Boom. We are live. We are live and direct. Mm. That's not bad, that is not bad, that. Let's make sure we got everything set up before this thing goes up, kicks off. Welcome all to the stream. Big game tonight. Big game tonight. Oh. Let me get a few things set up underway, guys. Just give me 2 minutes and I will be with you, and we'll do previews. We'll do a quick little look at the starting 11s. Not much has changed versus expectations. But we'll crack on with that shortly. Hope you're doing well. Good to be back for AC Milan, Aya. Thank you, mate. Good to be back. Oh, there you go. DAZN's already kicking off with some audio. I'll get that shut down. Yeah, good to be back. Good to be back with the first live stream of the season. Huge game. Oh, shut that off. There we go. Yeah, huge game. Apologies for that. Huge, massive game in light of it. Some results have fallen our way this weekend as well. The Juventus drawing. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of how big of the game this is for our season. It's huge, in my opinion. I think this is a massive opportunity. Soccer. Agreed, Zach. We need... Nah, I'm not going to jump on it. Say we need 3 points. This is huge, man. This is so big for us. But we'll go through starting 11 shortly. Let me just make sure I've got everything set up underway here. Hope you all can hear me as well. So give me a shout if you have any issues with the audio. I'm hoping you don't hear anything from the game that I'm currently streaming on the same laptop in the background. And it's just me. Okay. Yeah, huge IR. Cool. Yeah, look, I think we'll just get straight into it. We've got about just over 10 minutes until the game kicks off. Huge fixture. Obviously, this is the biggest test of the season so far for ourselves. Convincing wins against Bologna, Udinese, Lecce, two wins against them. But this is obviously the biggest fixture. One of the biggest fixtures on the fixture list anyway, regardless of this moment. Thank you, Aya. Cheers for letting me know the audio is good. Much appreciated. Yeah, so this game would have been huge anyway from a fixture list perspective, let alone where it's landed. Obviously, good results underway on our belt. Napoli have got a 100% winning record. So the question is, can we make a dent into that record, even if it's a draw? But I think looking at the starting 11s, and I'll just quickly get them on the other side screen that I've got up here. So if we start with Milan, not much compared to what we thought it would be. I think a question mark sort of in Nkunku versus Jimenez, but all the pre-match pressers and the interviews with Allegri and a few other people around Milanello all but confirmed that Santi would be starting this game. And me and Lorenzo, we said something on the pub chat before this game. We did think it was the right decision because of the work rate that he's going to put in and it's going to be needed. Certainly from the midfield overloads that could happen. I think he's going to be the one that's going to be dropping off, maybe slightly back. And he'll take it in terms of Pulisic, but I think he's got a big part to play from a team rate perspective, Santiago Jimenez. And then the rest of the team kind of picks itself, really. I didn't expect much change. You know, who else was really going to come in from a starting 11 perspective? Thanks. I don't know who that is. Nearsighted remembrance. Whoever you are, what your real name is, thank you. Appreciate it that we're back doing Watchalongs again. I'll give you my thoughts on the lineup. I think this is the best lineup we could have fielded. Obviously, Leao's on the bench and Kunku's on the bench. There is depth on the bench, which is a good thing for us. This is a 90-minute game. We need to remember this game can be won in the 70th, 80th, 90th minute. We have the depth. I don't think Napoli do, which is huge when you consider the fact that they're playing a midweek game, a game that they essentially kind of need to win in Europe after losing their first game in the Champions League group stage. So yeah, look, I think the 11 is as good as we've got from an energy perspective, from a quality perspective, and then yeah, hopefully we get some bonuses with Leao maybe coming on for 10 minutes. But I think Nkunku comes on for him. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, Pavlovic, obviously, the defense is still shaky. This is where I think the compactness of the side still needs to be there. We can't lose sight of what's gotten us to re-believe again, which is comes down to the whole the shape that we have as a unit. So hopefully we can protect the 11. But, I think more question marks, and I'll quickly scroll on to the Napoli 11. I've got question marks more so from my Napoli side. Now, there is quality here. No one's denying that. But, I mean, if we... Who's in the midfield? Oh, so it's not even... Okay, so the centre-back they brought in from Bologna is not even starting. It's Marianucci. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, here we go. Like, there's two starting centre-backs here are equally there. I'd probably say they're fourth and fifth worst centre-backs. The left-back, no Oliveira, no Spinazzola. That back line is to be got at. It's to be got at. Obviously, the midfield and the attack. I mean, without including Lukaku, who would naturally start over Højlund, but Højlund is obviously certainly a good player. I'm one to watch out for tonight. But the midfield is obviously very strong and will be compact and hard to break down, and and might own a bit of possession from a creative perspective. But that defense, man, if we get those transition elements, which I know we probably should do tonight, there's no reason why we can't score. Yes, we've got a shaky defense, but look at that. That should be even worse. But yeah, I'm pumped up for this game, guys. If I'm going for a prediction, I'm going to sit on the fence still. I'm still going to go for a 1-1. I think Napoli score first. I think we equalize in the second half. So yeah, let me know what your predictions are, guys. Let me know if you think we're going to get this win, if you think we haven't got enough and it's probably going to be a loss, or even, somewhere in the middle with obviously a draw. And let me know who you think is going to score as well, very importantly. With Leao back in the squad, with Nkunku off the bench, obviously the strikers all scored midweek against Lecce. This could be one of their nights. Let me know if you think we get a penalty. Penalties obviously something that we're not getting a lot of recently. So this could be the night where Pulisic has been. He can put to use all the training he's been doing on his penalties apparently, and bag himself a goal. But I think he can still get a goal in open play anyway, obviously. But yeah, looking at the bench for ourselves: Terracciano, Ricci, De Winter, Loftus-Cheek, Leao and Nkunku, Atakame, Odogu, Bartesaghi, and Pitarella. Obviously sent a few of the youngsters back to Futuro because of the senior players coming back in. Napoli obviously still got players. Don't get me wrong. David Neres, Billy Gilmore, Elmas, Lorenzo Luca. Oh, Bukema's actually not. He's on the bench. That's interesting. Noah Lang's on the bench. So yeah, they've got players, but I'm not overly worried about those bench players for them, and I think they should be worried about the bench players for us. Certainly. Game's nearly starting, guys, by the way. So get yourself tucked in and get yourself a beer or a Coke or whatever you drink, even a glass of water if you're going down the healthy route. I don't blame you. And get yourself ready for a massive game. So Joe's gone 2-1 Milan. Leao off the bench for the win. I would love that. I also agree it's great for Leao to start on the bench. Good management from Max. It's sensible. I think, if it's just been negligent to throw him back into starting 11. This huge game, to get me wrong, but let's have some belief in the players that have done really well in his absence, especially Pulisic as well. Great form recently. He can get the goals. Ryder brother, pumped up for this game. Buzzing. Yeah. Some comments from Nearsighted Remembrance. Yeah, there's obviously a lot between Pavlovic being shaky. Yeah, keep your comments flowing in, guys, before this game starts. Let me just get the scoreboard back up as well. Make sure we don't miss anything here. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. If you're watching the game right now, you're seeing a bit of a little light display. Hopefully, there's not the only good display on the pitch tonight, and it comes from us. Let me just tilt this a little bit here so you don't get that gleam from the top right. For all of those watching, I've gone for a stout tonight. I've gone for a not Guinness, or I should have gone for a Guinness because the El Clasico, but I've gone for an M&S stout, a new nitro stout that they brought out in England. So I'm going to give it a go, let you know how it tastes. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Hints of coffee. So it might keep me awake if this is a boring game. It won't be. Let me know what you guys are doing for the game. You're watching at home. You're watching at your girlfriends or equally your boyfriends. What you're drinking. What are you pairing with this game? Are you pairing a lovely beverage, a lovely lager, or a gin and tonic, or just a simple maybe a coffee, or maybe something harder, maybe a Negroni, because there's obviously a huge game in this. Am I nervous? No, I'm not nervous. I'm excited. I'm actually quite excited for this game. I think I'm very keen to see two excellent coaches going at each other with typical Italian sort of tactic tree, masterclass. You know, it's going to be a tight game in my opinion. I hope it isn't, and I hope it goes against what we all expect. But, you know, whatever happens. Is that Jared Leto with Ibrahimovic? That looks like Jared Leto. Is that him? Yeah. Matey boy played like the Joker and the vampire dude from Marvel. Looked like him. Cool. Let me read some of your comments, guys. Confirm to me if that was Jared Leto. It looked like Jared Leto. He's working on a movie with Zlatan, probably the three vampires, by the state of them. Tron. Oh, okay. Fair play. Cheers for the insight, guys. I wouldn't have known. I would not have known. Joe, watching at home, just woke up, coffee, but if we lose, I'm switching to whiskey. Where are you guys watching in from as well? I'm always intrigued. Are you guys watching from the US, UK, Africa, Europe, anywhere really, South America? Wherever you guys are watching in, just let me know, because I'm always intrigued to see where you guys are dialing in from. Because yeah, if it's early morning or if it's afternoon or if it's evening right now, as it is in the UK, that might Texas, fair play. That might determine what your choice of beverage is to partner into the game. That makes sense now. Texas, obviously, hours behind. You can't really be on it that much. I guess it's a Sunday, man. How many hours? How many hours back is it? Qatar. Big up Qatar. My brother lives in Dubai, so got a love for the Middle East. Hey, AC Milan, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Players down the tunnel. We ain't far away, guys. We ain't far away from this. 2 p.m. That's not too late. Sorry, not too early for a beer. Okay. I'll make this bigger then. Oh, okay, cool. I've just shunted off the scoreboard there. Okay, let me see if I can get that back. Give me a sec, guys. This work? That might work. Let's do that, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Isaac, if you're watching, mate, that's the best you're going to get from me on changing the layout. Yeah, I need Lorenzo for the tech stuff, so is what it is. All right, guys, start. Yeah, here we are. I can't play the volume, but it's basically the two teams are obviously lined up, almost if it's like the Champions League game. Intensity. Come on, Mike. If Mike fumbles this, man, like he usually does in these, like just a solid game, bruv. Keep out the solid shots, the shots that you should be saving. That's all we ask from you, man. That's all we ask from you. All right, good. Happy that's good enough. Isaac, mate. Stream's ready. Scoreboard's ready. Guys, buckle in. Buckle in. Modric versus De Bruyne. Mike versus Merritt. Tamori versus Di Lorenzo. This is the meeting of the giants. Nah, this is going to be a good game. I hope. But good results, yeah. Like Juventus obviously dropping points, Atalanta dropping points. Inter obviously won, but I kind of had them winning away anyway. But this could be a very good win. And I don't want to say it needs to be a must win, but we will not get a good chance to really bring home this momentum, considering the absentees for Napoli tonight. There's obviously still some good quality there, but come on. Let's put into practice what we've been working so hard to do these last couple of weeks. Obviously, the rest, man, they better not fuck us over tonight. They better not do us over. Look at this line thing. Let me read some of these guys. Sharpshooter, yes, you're back. I'm back. We're back. Happy to see you again, man. Happy to see you again. Graham, are you ready for us to get battered 9-0 with all of our centre backs and keepers getting reds? I mean, if you can put a bet on that, I would, I'd honour the winnings that your bet of a 9-0 loss and all the defenders and keeper getting reds, all of that. Put that in a bet, and if you win it, I'll double up what you get. That's my word. My word is bond, because that ain't happening. But we could lose. Not saying that. Anything can happen here. They got quality. Let's not deny that. Marincio, am I wrong, or has Chifi always fucked us in the past? Yeah, look, I'm not close to referees. Like, I don't kind of track their historical records. Gattuso's in the crowd. Sit next to Galliani, Ibra. This is like huge. Is that Serginho? It looks like Serginho. Yeah, I don't follow referees in past. Obviously, I know historically that name has come up as a questionable refereeing official for us, and leading to some questionable decisions. But look, we can do is hope. I don't. In the past, where I've looked into that, I've always gone, oh yeah, this ref's going to screw us because he's done it in the past, and they end up having a solid game and like selling off a player to the other side. So like, it's apples and oranges, man. Whenever this lands, it's never that black and white. Apparently we won 9 matches out of 11 for Chifi. So there you go. Game started, guys. We kicked the ball down the other side of the pitch. Rabiot's playing it in. Napoli back in possession, though. But one back well by Tamori there. Plays it straight out to Pulisic. Go on, lad. Well done. Fofana. Milan back in possession. There we go. Looking comfortable so far. But we are 20 seconds in. Let me just fix this a little bit on the stream. There we go. You see the timer now. Oh, nice little, not bad flick on from Santi. Pressure by Alexis, and then back in Napoli possession. Yeah, this is going to be. I kind of said to Lorenzo on the preview that I feel like Napoli are going to dominate possession, probably like 60-40. And the reason I say that is because I think Allegri wants them to have the ball. He wants these defenders who are clearly not their first choice to have the ball, because they're not going to create. But what you have to watch out about is this midfield. You need to keep this compact. Make sure that there is a perimeter around Lobotka, Anguissa, De Bruyne, McTominay, that there is no, they cannot penetrate through the midfield. If they score through the center of us, then, we're doing something wrong here, guys. Ball over the top. Easy collection for Mike, though. Good shape. Højlund's obviously is a threat from an attacking perspective, like more so transition, more so the ball's over the top. Less so much if we I think if we sit deep, I'm happy with that. But very calm start to the game for both sides, not giving away much from taking chances. Building up possession slowly. Mike to Gabbia. Tomori back to Mike. Back to Pavlovic. Estupinian. Nice, well work there. Pulisic, he's done the shoulder. He's through. Keep that in, lad. Keep that in. Keep that in. Oh, he's through. Hello. Oh. Yes! Come on! Salamakers. 1-0. Pulisic assist. Come on! What a counter-attack. Incredible start. Incredible start to the game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered, guys. Incredible. Pulisic is just in insane form. Insane form. And Alexis Salamakers gets his flowers. He gets the goal. You know, I've been huge on praise for Alexis Salamakers. Huge. But Pulisic has absolutely done. Was it Di Lorenzo on him, maybe? Or maybe Marianucci, whatever his name is. Yeah, he sent him to the underworld, whatever it is. Yeah, he's done him, mate. But that's the difference, man. Go at these centre-backs. They are not their top choice. Great ball, great awareness. Salamakers has got the easiest of tap-ins. The easiest of tap-ins. And it's 1-0 Milan. Huge goal. Pulisic is on fire and the rest. Incredible start. Cheers, guys. Incredible. Yeah, put that ball in that bag. Donate that to charity. I'll buy it. Great start, lads. Salad season. Salad season has arrived. Oh, here we go. Pressing really well. We've won the ball back. Rabiot, come on, calm, compose. Let them freak out a bit, yeah? This could have done their game plan in. Modric over the top, Salamakers. Here we go. Come on, they're on our court. I'm saying basketball or like tennis, man. They're on our pitch. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Milan 1-0. Alexis Salamakers. Great goal. Excellent work from Pulisic. Excellent work from Pulisic. He is the best forward in Serie A right now, without a doubt. Doing it all. And this is this is why Pulisic is performing so well. It's essentially saying you're not going to have to worry about running up and down those flanks anymore, because ironically, that person is now Salamakers, and who loves that? Your job is to hustle, is to absolutely aggravate the centre-backs and make their lives living hell. Marianucci commits the foul. Milan win possession. This is a good chance here to maybe get the ball in the box. But Pulisic's job is very simple now. It is just to press really well in those little pockets of possession, make the centre-backs' lives hell, be very compact to help out the midfield and just, generic build-up play. But it gives him that avenue to go at centre-backs rather than go at the full-backs, because he's got a decent bit of acceleration, but he hasn't got the trickery to maybe beat a wing-back, but he's got the awareness to do something really good against centre-backs, as we're seeing. Modric goes for a long-distance shot. It's not worked out. And Napoli back in possession. Don't do something stupid. Well won. Oh, what's happened here? It's great pressing by Milan, despite a really poor free kick. Rabiot, great. Incredible. Napoli throw on, but they cannot get out of their half. Great. Incredible vibes, guys. This is huge. For Napoli, Højlund's on a bit of an island, but Fofana does well. Great strength, wins the ball off McTominay. He's doing quite well for Fofana. I think that's 2 bits of possession where he's won the ball already. Estupinian through the middle. Rabiot, Jimenez. Go at him. Juan Jesus marking up with him, but he's got Pulisic to help him out. Pulisic in the box. Pulisic. Oh, well done by Juan Jesus to get the ball off him. Napoli now break, but haven't got the numbers for it. But Salamakers falls for a little bit of a trap there from De Bruyne. He goes for the long through ball. Well seen out by Gabbia. Gabbia's done well to shut that down. Milan bodies in abundance. Win that possession very calm. But this is what I mean. Obviously, we're pressing really well. Phenomenally well. And then defensively, there is the coverage there from a body's perspective. Napoli are going to have to really pull something out the bag to find Højlund on his own, or at least one-on-one with a dangerous ball. Obviously, De Bruyne is fantastic at his passing, but it's at least having that 2-player coverage on Højlund. Who else is going to help him? I don't think they have the bodies for it, personally. Win the ball back, Modric, Pulisic. Calma. That's it. Have a bit of possession. Let's eat, guys. Fofana, Modric. This could be a massive game for Fofana as well in the midfield. Disrupt the players' time there. Well done by Estupinian. Fantastically done by Estupinian. Come on. Well done. Modric, calma, tranquilo. Back to Estupinian. He's had quite a few passes already, Estupinian, through the midfield. Breaking those passing lanes. Salamakers on the ball. Salamakers. Back to Santiago Jimenez. Milan look up for it. Look really up for it. Salamakers now back on the ball. Edge of the box. Salamakers still on the ball. Salamakers still trickery. Incredible work. Oh! Incredible work. The left back doesn't want a piece of him. They just do not want anything what Salamakers is offering right now. He's offering a salad. They want, I don't know, a 5-course meat feast. Ball over the top. Milan win back possession. Gabbia, incredibly well done. Modric back to Tomori. That's what I'm talking about. No, let's have the ball. Let's have possession. We're winning 1-0, guys. Modric on the ball. Possession must be probably maybe 60-40 Milan, maybe 65-35 Milan. Great start. Pavlovic on the ball. Rabiot. Estupinian. Go on, that's it. If it's not on, go again. Rabiot. Jimenez. Rabiot cleans that up. Go on, go at him. Go at him. Got Pulisic coming. Oh. Good pressing. Make it uncomfortable for them. Oh, and Gui's got the ball though. Maybe the ball might have been on better for Rabiot to wait for Pulisic. He was just coming up behind him. That's a bit. Maybe I should rephrase what I said there. Napoli in possession now. They finally got the ball in a bit of steady possession in Milan's half here. Right, brother, you're having a mare. Can't believe I'm missing this game because I'm stuck in the Dunkin' Donuts drive-through. They're taking forever. Bruv. Fuck the donuts. Get home. Get your ass home and watch this. It's been a really good start. Really good start to the game. Napoli now naturally having a bit of the ball. And Milan, you know what? Happy with them having it right now in this area. Estupinian, 1-on-1 against Politano. Not much on, so back to Lobotka. I don't know what left back's name is, so I'm not going to even pretend I know who the hell that is. Politano, again against Estupinian. Does well to break through. Go on, solid. Oof, Mike parries away. Salamaker's out of there, lad. Left back. Oh, fucking hell, back on the ball. I need to get this left back's name right. Fuck. McTominay with the ball, with the shot parried out by Mike. Milan back in possession. Calma. Pulisic, calma. Well, we think he's on a Leao mission here. But he's lost the ball back sloppily. We need to nullify this, guys. This cannot result into a corner or a goal. Like, just let's try to win the ball back and calm this down. Di Lorenzo. A couple of decent efforts there for Napoli. Gutierrez, that's it. That's the left back. Gutierrez, the left back, who's playing in place of Oliveira, and Spinazzola gets a decent header on the ball from the cross from Politano, and then equally McTominay gets a decent shot off as well. Not amazing shots right at Mike. Obviously, Mike had to parry one that was from the McTominay effort, but it wasn't too worrying and was a notable save. But Milan now trying to create a little bit of a counter, done quite well, but just can't quite make a link with Pulisic gone. Yeah, it's a bit sloppy from everyone there. No one's really got a hold of the ball. It's now cleared for a Milan goal kick. Yeah, there's a little bit of worry there on the right side for us, and well, the left side for us, but the right side for Napoli. Politano, it was a little bit easier to get past Estupinian. Obviously, he's going to have the speed on him, but those crosses and the bodies in the box, like the likes of McTominay, who are quite good in the air. We need to just shut that down as much as possible. Milan possession, Pavlovic now on the ball. Go back to Modric if it's not on. Estupinian, throw into Milan. De Villian, I am watching the game on the zone, so I don't know where you're watching from, so I can't really give much help. Joe, Salamakers being one of the best wing backs in the league was not on my bingo card this year. Agreed. But I'm not shocked because he was really good at Bologna and he had a better season at Roma. And I think it just came down to what formation we play. And this just, once again, if he's playing at a wing back role for Roma last year, who had very very solid season, the ingredients were there. But it was just coming back perhaps in a different lens that we thought of him before. Oh, yeah. Napoli play it out for a throw-in to Milan. Deep in our half, though. So be interested to see how we get out of this. I'll take match commentary off here. Because that's going to annoy me. There we go. That's easier. Oh, hello, ref. Santiago Jimenez wins a nice little foul there for Milan. 13 minutes and a half on the clock. Not really going anywhere there, Santi. So he'd done quite well just to, kind of draw in the, whatever that was, like a slap from Juan Jesus. Oh, Pulisic, man. Just watching the slow down clip of the goal. Let's see what you guys are saying as we work our way back into the game here, just with possession. I are saying we need cover for that right back when Salamaker goes forward. I mean, that's what Tomori's job is, really. And that's what the centre backs' jobs are in general. Like when the wing backs push up, there should be the coverage there from the midfield and the centre backs to help out without committing too much. Well worked there. Modric wins the ball back really well from De Bruyne. That's going to be on the highlight reel completely. Jimenez, Modric, excellent work rate. Excellent work rate. He's everywhere. Fofana's trying to win the ball back. McTominay's played it back to Gutierrez. Salamaker's pressing, but Napoli do quite well to get out of there. Lobotka and Guisa back to Lobotka. Not much on, though, for Napoli, I have to say. But they're playing through really well. And Guisa now back on the ball. Middle of the pitch. They're playing out to the right, which is very dangerous for us. Rabio, you're going to have to come across. You're going to have to come across. This is very dangerous. De Bruyne can't find anyone. It's Stepinian. Good interception. To Pulisic, he's going to need some help, though, because he's got Anguissa with him, and he's not going to burst past him in the same way as he did Marianucci. Well worked. Play it down the right side. If there's not enough on the left, play it down the right. Salamaker's in possession. Slow it down. Slow it down. Spilt a bit of this lovely stout. Yeah, I would love another goal, but look, this is a long game. Being 1-0 up at this point is exactly where we want to be. This is a fantastic start. Pavlovic, I don't know what the hell that was, but he's... Hello, go on, lad. Oh, go on, Pavlo. That was the most confusing 5 seconds of my life watching Milan, probably the last 2 years. Pavlovic does a horrendous attempt to control the ball, knocks it to a Napoli player who also wasn't expecting it, and then somehow plays through that Pavlovic is kind of bursting through, and has now ended up as a Milan corner. So inadvertently, with his clumsiness, has won Milan, I think our first corner of the game. Modric now stepping up for it. How good's your delivery, lad? How good's your delivery? Who's in the box as well? Let's get a nice little corner goal. That'd be great. I think Cifri's already kind of given everyone a bit of an earful, so I kind of see this already going to be a free kick for Napoli. One little push and he's going to blow. Modric with a corner. It's a good ball. Oh! It's gone right through, and Pavlovic has just come in. His body's going the other way, and he's tried to control as best as he can with his left foot, the outside of his left foot. But if he leaves it, that's going straight to Milan player. Who's that going to? That's going to Santi. Oi. Napoli get away with that one there, I think. Massively get away with that one. Fofana, you've got to be a bit more... And that's it. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. Capello's in the crowd, just below Scaroni. And next to the Rat, Forlani. Throw in Estepinian just into the Milan half here. Been relatively level. Obviously, Milan leading the scoreline, but chances created, pretty level. Possession, pretty level, I'd say. With actually, let me see the stats. I'll pull the stats up in the meantime. Pavlovic back to Mike. So yeah, 54% Milan possession. Shots 3-2, on target 1-2. Yeah. Passing accuracy is near enough the same, 93, 94%. It's basically level on. To be expected, though. Two sides who play very similar compact football, not giving too much away. Napoli back in possession here, trying to work it a little bit out from the back. Let's not fall for the pressing trap, guys. Remember who we have to mark in this. Fofana staying quite tight to De Bruyne. Napoli play a nice little ball from the middle through Marianucci to Anguissa, but gone all the way back to Napoli's defence. Not much on for him. Good shape for Milan. Really good shape. Very much in a 5-3-2 block right now. Santi and Pulisic, blocking that passing lane to Lobotka, and then the rest of it's kind of 1-for-1, if not 2-on-1 in certain periods of possession. We don't have to press on Juan Jesus. We don't have to press on Marianucci. Let them have the ball. De Bruyne's worked it quite well, though, to Lobotka. Lobotka's driving through, slightly adjacent to left in midfield. It's gone to McTominay, gone to De Bruyne. We've got to close that down, guys. Santi, good pressing. Whereas a little bit of it's the overloads in the midfield when they can create those little triangle passing routes. We're going to need that extra body to cut in, whether it's Pulisic or whether it's Jimenez. Politano now again against Estepinian. Goes for the left foot cross, though. A few bodies in the box. Tomori does well. That's got to be a foul there, lads. That's got to be a foul. Salamakers clears it, though. Jimenez now pressing onto Lobotka, but McTominay. Oh, he's fallen over the ball. Yeah, fuck you, mate. Get up, you clown. Salamakers. Oh, that's a risky ball. Yeah, get up, lad. I don't know what happened there. And Anguissa's gone down. Modric. Ref's not having none of it, so fair play to the ref. It did look a bit forced, should I say. But this is a good bit of possession here for Napoli. Somewhat suffocating us in a bit. De Bruyne, Anguissa's gone for the long distance shot on the half volley, but way over the bar. Milan goal kick. Yeah, McTominay's fallen over the ball, so that's all good. Okay, Modric. Nah, that's not a penalty, lad. Get up. It's a pirouette that he's overcooked, and Modric's knee is like closer to his ball sack than his other knee, so not for me, lad. Yeah. Goal kick played out. Rabiot with a header. Really well done. Ooh, Santi. Milan did really well to create a little bit of a 1v1 position there with the header on from Rabiot, but Santi's going this way. Pulisic is going that way, but he's headed on forward thinking that Pulisic is going to keep a straight passing lane. Didn't do it. Now Napoli get a throw in their half. Oh, Pavlovic, mate. What are you doing? Good pressing from Salamakers, but Napoli still in possession. Sloppy from Pavlovic, though. Napoli should not be in possession right now. Got us quite contained again. This is the bit where it's worrying because it's, how comfortable are we with them on the ball in this position? Fofana passes out to De Bruyne. So clearly there's with being this deep, there are certain players that we will press up against who are kind of higher up the pitch, like De Bruyne or Pavlovic. Great muscle, though. Oh, like I'll come back to that moment there. Pavlovic has played it back in, and now Napoli now on the ball. So, like for me, there, Pavlovic wins the ball back from Manguitha. He goes to pass the ball, essentially like straight through the middle of the park. It's not going to get much distance on it. For me, just play it out for a throw in, or just fucking hoof the ball down the pitch. Do not try to play the possession route unless there's a like because unless you're comfortably on the ball, like you're creating a dangerous overload there because you're now out of the game because you've just cleared the ball and your body's going into the like the touchline. You're out of it, so the shape's completely misaligned. And as you saw there, they progressed the ball forward and now got a corner from it. What could have been a throw on, it could have been just a clearance and resetting again. Poor from Pavlovic there. Two bits of possession there. He's completely fucked us over. Napoli with a corner. Oy! Cleared though by Santi. That went all the way through though. Come on, who's back at it? Who's back at it? De Bruyne? Nah, it's going to no one. Goal kick. 23rd minute now. Good defensive help from Santi though. In many bits of possession there. Open play, set pieces. It's just that intelligence, man. Like, yeah, against some weaker sides, you can do that sort of stuff because they're going to be a bit deeper. But Napoli are looking to press, man, looking to get back in this game. We cannot afford to give them that route in, opening the door through the middle of the park. They're scoring, it's got to be a wonder goal, not because of a calamitous defensive mistake. What's happened there? Tomori's taken out De Bruyne. I mean, he's just a bit late in the challenge. No yellow or anything. I'm not liking this sustaining pressure. Agreed. Yeah, look, we need to, needs to be a bit of an ebb and flow with this pressure, and run naturally. So Napoli will build a bit by being behind, but it needs to be a mix to it, though. Milan are defending again. All Napoli players are well into Milan's half here. And this is a game where, Leao is so good on the break. My mouth's watering even with the 4. I'm getting 10 minutes right now. Marianucci on the ball. Plays it out to Di Lorenzo. Politano up against Pavlovic. That's it. Not enough momentum to create down the right. That's pretty good defending there. De Bruyne literally playing like a quarterback right now with the ball. Looking for some available options. He's gone right again to Politano. Oh, allora. Well done by Stepinian. Rabiot, great pressing, but he's going to have to... what's happened there? He's giving a free kick to them. Tough. Just, tripped over the back of Lobotka's legs. We need to help out this left side a bit more, man. I think they're not worried about Di Lorenzo with his crosses because obviously he hasn't got the speed anymore. But Politano's the one that Estepinian's staying quite close to. Hoyland's took that down quite well. Go on, header it out. Hello, we'll have that. Ref, concussion or something like that. I don't know. Go on, Santi. Oh, lad, what are you doing? Concussion. Shouting concussion for Pavlovic. Guy was born with a concussion. Jeez. Go on. Well done. Good play from Salamakers. Fofana now playing out. Let's even just get the ball back, guys. Come on. Olo. Great ball. Fofana, look to your right. You got a shit shot on you. Oh, yeah. You did. Nah, I'll take it. I'm not going to take anything back. That is a shit shot. Left foot. Decent transition attack there. Created once again by Pulisic. You just play it to the side, man. Just play it, square it, man. Square it. Santi's right there, left foot. He's got the whole goal at his. Even if it's like slightly behind him, he can get a good left shot. Just your left foot is. You're not left-footed either. I mean, I get it, but gee, like when you know your finishing is not good anyway. Big opportunity there. Could have been 2-0 up. Probably should have been 2-0 up. Napoli back in possession. 27 minutes and a half now gone on the clock. But there you go. Those are little pockets of space where Milan could do something, man. That transitional piece where Salah makes through to Fofana, through to the options were there. Pulisic with a great vision. Best player on the pitch, clearly. McTominay tries a through ball. Oi, Salah makers, lad. What was that? Okay. Scuffs the clearance, goes out for a Napoli corner, which is not great. Oh, mate, imagine if that's Pulisic putting through Leao. That's the thing, man. And like vice versa. That's how dangerous it is. It's probably why we don't need a number 9. If we can be that killer from the way that we play in transition football, golden opportunities. All right, Napoli corner though. We've got to clear this one out. Do not let this go through. First header, first man. Come on. De Bruyne, decent cross. Mike. Oh, I was a bit worried there. I thought I went right through. Straight into Mike's hands though. Very comfortable. Calm it down. Calm it down. Come on. I mean, to be fair, the runners. Oof. A split second on from getting like a straight header in. Pablo. Clear it if you ain't got nothing on, lad. Clear it. Back to Pully. That's it. Who's that? Who's that on the ball? Is that Rabiot? Okay, I'll trust Rabiot on the ball. And I'll trust Modric on the ball. Go back to Mike if nothing ain't on. There you go. Draw him in a bit. Modric, Mike. That's it. Just calm this down. You see the swing in possession here already. Napoli 57, Milan 43. It's what I kind of thought it would be. Nothing on there, lad. Free ball from De Bruyne. Just the timing ain't there for Højlund, though. They're pressing. They know Pavlovic is the weak man there. Oh, Mike, what are you doing, lad? You're trying to sabotage us. Cleared out, though. Well done. Salamakers. Well done. Good ball. Rabiot. Use your head. And he does. Salamakers. That's it. Well done. Tomori, Pavlovic. Played out really well there. Mike, what the hell are you doing? Pulisic. Back to Modric in the midfield. Not a lot of bodies, obviously, in the final third right at the moment. Pulisic dropped well in just to help the build-up play a bit. Modric, Pavlovic. He's driving. Go on, lad. Oh! Fofana! Pulisic! Yes! 2-0! Fucking come on! Pulisic. Fucking come on. Incredible. I mean, Pavlovic, give him his flowers for the run and the ball. I mean, it was like a rhino going through the fucking safari, but that was well done. Just huge goal. Pulisic gets another. We all thought that the goal was coming from him. The goal was coming from him tonight. Goal and assist. Player of the pitch, player of the season so far. For Milan and Serie A. Pavlovic, incredible little rhino run through the left flank, just bodies and Guisa, but he goes for a hopeless pass. But Fofana has the awareness to see the run. So you know what? Credit to two players who get a lot of abuse and deflected off the back heel of Juan Jesus. But if you don't shoot, you don't score. But the awareness there from Fofana to see the Pulisic run, because it wasn't on from a shot perspective, and obviously a left foot shot, we saw it before he missed it. But Pavlovic as well with the run as well. The fans are loving it. There's a Croatian hat as well, the Croatian bucket hat. I might need to get me that. We're up 2-0. Leao's loving it. The bloody the Coney de Winter Triforce, the trio Spider-Man memes are loving it. 2-0, 32 minutes on the clock. Fofana redemption season, Pavlovic redemption season. This is a statement game so far. Statement game so far. I was about to make a comment that, obviously the pressing is worrying, but where do the Napoli subs come into this? And you're taken away from that starting 11 quality. And, be interesting to see how Conte plays this out second half. What's happened there? Good counter-attack. Santi's gone down. Kind of worryingly, like almost if it was an elbow to the face. It's a bit soft, though, for me, that. Juan Jesus is a bit slappy. I mean, it should be a foul by the letter of the law. I think he's giving it. Yeah, Santi, yeah, he's up for this tonight. Allegri's giving Pulli a nice little G'ing up there. Great goal. I mean, these are two really good goals. Really good goals. I mean, like what Pavlovic doesn't look beautiful to the eye. Don't get me wrong, but it's the more the Fofana pass into Pulisic. Great awareness, and the first goal in itself was exceptional. The way that Pulisic just does Marianucci and the great through ball, well worked. It's almost just out of nothing, and it's like bang, and that's the impressive bit so far. It doesn't come from a massive sustained bit of pressure or passing. It's almost as if it's like a snapshot, and then bang, before you know it, they're through on goal, and it's dangerous. We have these dangerous players in the final third, like Pulisic, who are just crucial. Great pressing there. Great pressing. Let me read some of your comments, guys, because obviously this is a great moment for us right now. Pulisic God mode. Yeah, man, Brian, this is a massive I mean, this feels night and day from the live streams we did last year, obviously. Different team. Completely different team. Oh. Get rid of that. Oh, great awareness there. Goal kick. Nearly 35 minutes in. Yeah, Pulisic needs to be renewed ASAP. Rocky, mate. ASAP Rocky. 56 people in the live stream right now. Thanks for joining, man. Of course, you're all seeing this result. It's a huge result so far. Huge result so far. But it's all kind of, other than the actual scoreline being as impressive as it is, it's exactly what, from my opinion, what I expected from this game. We would stay very compact. We'd have a lot of respect for the opposition. The possession's near enough there. 59% Napoli, 41 Milan. I thought 60-40. But it's the way that we're targeting these centre-backs. We're targeting the weaknesses, as you should do. Play to your strengths. Play to the opponent's weaknesses. And it's clear as day that the weaknesses are the defensive players that they have. It's Juan Jesus. It's Marianucci. It's whatever his name is, the left back, who I will get his name by the end of this game. But go on, lad. Who's on the ball? Jimenez, yeah, look, it's not landing for him, but at least he's trying. At least he's pressing. At least he's doing as good as he can for the team. There's not more you can ask from him. Pulisic pressing the keeper. Marianucci also getting pressed by Pulisic. Like a little wasp. But they played out quite well. Lobotka on the ball. Going back into shape. Do not let them score before the second half. We'll come on to some of these comments because there's some really good comments coming through right now. Napoli back in possession. Milan 2-0 up. 2-0 up at home against Napoli in a sold-out San Siro, which is great to see as well. Like I've got the audio one, but I'm sure the noise right now is encouraging the guys to get this result. Oh, Estepini has been done there by Politano. Has gone over the ball. Oh, Allura. That's going to be a penalty in it. Is that going to be a penalty? The ref looks like he's not buying it. That was dangerous though. Who's gone at him though? Tomori. So Tomori's gone for the ball. That's pathetic if it's a penalty. He's gone down. That's not a penalty. Nowhere near a penalty. But it fucking probably will be one. That's not a penalty. They'll slow it down, probably make it a penalty, but that's not a penalty. Ref's not bought it, so it's got to be a clear and obvious error. Check in progress. It's got to be clear and obvious error, lad. Didn't look like one to me. Yeah, no penalty. This is what I'm like. We're all thinking like Chifli's going to fuck us over, but like, it's fair play. Like, you're all seeing this with your own eyes. A bit of luck with the Italian referee and fair play. No pen. Distance covered. Pulisic is dominating on distance covered so far. 4.6 kilometers. Head of Labocca, head of Arabio, head of Anguissa. Work rate is still there, lad. Go on. Throwing down the channels. That was dangerous, though. I think even like the cross from Politano, he's done his opinion on the overlap. Oh, great ball backwards from Modric there to Mike. Mike, again, mate, with these fucking passes. Well done, though. Got away with that. Go on, play out. Estepinian. Carry your run on, lad. Oh, actually, he's got a marker there. Pulisic shakes down the right instead. Back to Salamakers, back to Pulisic. Calm it down. 38 minutes and a half on the clock. We can go into halftime at 2-0 and be very happy with that. Modric on the ball. Goes for the long ball to Salamakers. He's gone for left-footed cross. Ooh. Modric back on the ball. He's everywhere. Modric has been incredible as well. One of those little silent guardian players. The fucking Tinkerman. Another great ball to Salamakers. Oh, go on. Awareness. Oh, good shot. Left foot. Testing. Could have said maybe gone to Pulisic, but the marker came there pretty swiftly from a Napoli perspective. So really good play. But Modric again creating really well off the centre of midfield. He clearly loves that. He loves that outlet to Salamakers. It's just different because Estepinian, obviously, like, you know, you'd think, okay, I'll make that through ball to him because of the speed. But I think the Salamakers bit is just more appealing because of the way he controls the ball and he can do anything on the left or the right foot. And he's very comfortable in possession as well. Very much treating Salamakers like a right winger as opposed to a right wing back. Whereas Estepinian feels more of like a left back than a left wing back. Like, he's there, but he just doesn't feel like he's going to get the ball much, other than kind of like the halfway space and a bit of build up play there. But we don't look to him to create, I think is the point being. Perhaps like as we used to do with Teo. Okay, now 40 minutes on the clock. Napoli back in possession, trying to create. I'll come to some of these comments, guys, back at half time, or try maybe when the next time the ball goes out. But it's just I don't want to take my head away from this game because it seems to be, whether it's even if it's Napoli in possession, you're always kind of like on edge. And as they are now, Politano on the right side again, but he's got Pulisic to help out Estepinian. And they played it all the way back to De Bruyne. He's gone for the long ball. Oh, shit. Oh, well done. The first time there, that's the first time De Bruyne's got that ball through. And he's on as well, because Pavlovic has kept him on. The other ends just can't get enough on it. And it's just easy for Mike to collect that. Gone for a long ball to Santi, but it's offside as well. But nothing on. But back to Napoli in possession again. We need to take this to 2-0 at half time. Do not let them get back into this game. It changes the dynamic massively. The shape's been good, though. The shape has been good. Napoli score a lot of goals, regardless of missing players. They score a lot of goals. Not last season, but this season. You know, they can put the ball in the back of the net without a doubt, especially adding players like De Bruyne. So to be 2-0 up at half time, let alone just, no goals conceded, is a huge statement from how compact this Milan side is. But as I say that, they bring the ball forward. Ooh, done really well there, McTominay, but great pressing by Gabbia, who just puts Højlund off. Rabiot cleans it up, but it's fine. Let that go out for a throw and recover your shape. It's simple as that. We don't need to win every battle, but we need to win the war, man. 42 minutes now. Good pressing from Estepinian on Politano. Okay, I'll read some of these comments now as the ball's kind of a bit further into the Napoli half. I might say that as Napoli now well into our half. Come on. De Bruyne to Marinucci. To Politano. Oh, yeah. Ah, that was rough. Is that gone out for a corner? That was rough. We need... it's a goal kick, surely, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this right side for them is, creating a lot of opportunities there. Politano, whether it's on the right foot or left foot, he's probably had about 4 or 5 crosses into the box that have been kind of at least somewhat worrying. And that was probably the most potentially dangerous one there. And Guiso definitely thinks he probably has to get that header on target at the very least, because everyone's quite flat-footed there from the Milan defense. So got away with that one there, guys. Great pressing from Salamakers. Oh, but De Bruyne's won that back quite well. Modric, clean that up. A bit of a ricochet ball in the middle of the pitch, though. But Milan got the ball back. Salamakers back to Modric. Back to Tomori. About 1 minute and 10 left back on the clock in normal time. But let's see. Have we got enough to create one more chance? Modric goes for the long ball to Estepinian. You can go back to defense probably there. Ain't got much on. Yeah. Right decision. Rabiot. Pavlovic. Pulisic. Driving. Go on, lad. Look up. Estepinian. Pulisic. Estepinian. Back to Pulisic. Doing really well there. Not a lot on, though. It doesn't matter. As long as we're on the ball, that's all that counts. Modric. Tomori. About 20 seconds left before we get to the 45th minute mark. Modric, Pavlovic, Rabiot. To Modric again. Goes for a long ball over the top. Estepinian. Can he control that? Oh, just can't get enough of it. I think he's offside anyway. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll save the comments for halftime. Let's just see out this half. One minute added on. So about 40 seconds left now. Unless anything wild happens, this is ending 2-0 at halftime. And exactly what the doctor ordered. Ain't much on for Napoli. Keep the shape there. Come on. 15 seconds left. Oi. Get rid of it. Rabiot. Estepinian. Modric over the top. Really done well there. That's got to be it, though. Half-time, surely. Yeah, you go. Half-time. Half-time, 2-0 Milan. 2-0 Milan. I mean, yeah. Excellent half. Excellent scoreline. Excellent. There's some worrying moments there. Possession, as like I said, expected 61% versus 39. Shots 6-6. Shots on target 3-3. Passes, obviously Napoli nearly double. Just because of the fact that they had so much possession. The passing accuracy's there. No yellow cards. Minimal corners. So 1 corner for Milan to 2 for Napoli. Yeah, it's a lot of play, just obviously them trying to penetrate from the midfield and not giving much away and just killing them from a counter attack perspective. So yeah, really happy, guys. That's such a good result to take into half time. And yeah, I mean, Christ, incredible game so far. So we'll read through some of your comments, guys, before we I guess we just get prepared for the second half. What have we got here? So I'm gonna go back a little bit to after Pulisic scored. Modric still world class. Sharpshooter says Jimenez off the ball is very good. He's always in the right place at the right time. Just as the tune is finishing, and it'll be fantastic. You could argue that he should have had a chance created from him with that Fofana break, and that could have been a goal. Probably should have been a goal right before Pulisic scored. Priya says, man, Salamakers is so improved, so calm, so composed, with perfect balance on the ball. His decision making has improved a lot. 1000%, mate. I agree with you. Crazy we are this good, and Leao's not even on the field. Our strikers isn't producing. So Joe, you're saying that. I think you mean obviously like Santi not getting all the goals, but Pulisic obviously huge. What else we got here? Rabiot's so much better than I thought, says QV. Christian, Pulisic cracking Napoli open like a 304 is crazy. This game's not about the refs, says IR. Yeah, some really good comments coming through, guys. Brian, I'm still Pavlovic out, but the system hides his deficiencies so well. Big up Allegri. Yeah, this was a comment I wanted to come back to, because this is what really is what making this all click. Like, Modric has the protection from the legs in midfield, because he has like Fofana, Rabiot, who's going to help win the ball back. Pavlovic as well. We're not putting him. We're not selling him out by the fact that he's got to be one of two centre backs, and then if it's Tomori or even Gabbia, it's worrying because one of them is going to make a mistake. But it's more on the methodical teamwork ethos that everyone's going to muck in for everyone's weaknesses. That's going to highlight more their strengths. Same could be said for like Estepinian's role, or maybe Salamaker's role. Why do Salamakers need to be a strict right winger like we used to have him? And actually a different lens to it now, because we have him at right wing back. We're not sitting here going, oh, the guy needs to score a goal a game and be as, puts up stats like as close to Leao as possible, like we used to do. But it's the fact that he's a right wing back now. We appreciate the defensive part first, and then we take the rest of the attacking side as a second, which obviously he's stunning at. So that's a good. I don't want to come back to that comment because it's exactly bang on. It isn't perfect, but it's making sure we get the best out of the strong assets that we do out of these players, and cover the weaknesses as much as possible. Zion says, brilliant game plan from Allegri. Pulisic on another level, man. Agreed. Sharpshooter, never thought we would not miss Leao. Seems like we finally no longer Leao and Inshallah. Completely agree. But I think the more exciting thing is this is without Leao. Imagine this with Leao. Obviously, fully fit Leao is the difference between Leao coming on for 10 minutes. But it's about what we can create in those transitional bits of play, or equally just from nothing. And if Pulisic can do it, we know how good Leao can be from creating and scoring as well. So that's the difference maker there. Augustus says, we're a bit clunky in defense, giving up the ball way too much. Might get punished for that. Agree. there were some bits where we sloppily let the ball go back into their possession. And I did call out a bit where Pavlovic could have done a bit more. That led to a Napoli corner. Fofana learns to shoot. He's the best midfielder in Serie A. Let's not get crazy with that one. I don't know about that one. Mind Flayer says, we are cooking. As long as Tomori doesn't have a donkey moment, fair play. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about these crosses coming in, and I just feel like we're running our luck a little bit with like what could be a penalty for them. They're like, not saying the refs egging to give one, but let's not give them any reason to. I feel like they could get one, and that's like a difference piece. Pavlovic on a dog collar could be our best centre back. And Sportsky says Salah's good, but defensively weak on the aerial. I mean, like that's why he's not a right back, those Salamakers, is it? Like he's playing right wing back because it's like, all right, he's going to press and he's going to do really well from like an energy level, and also create. Let's not pretend that he's there to be like the second coming of like Cafu or like any other great right back of period's time. Like he'll do enough, but it's all about just not being clumsy and giving away penalties as well at the same time. I'm more worried about the Estepinian duels with Politano because there's no width off the left side, and that's a given. So I'm not worried about Salamakers on the right and who he's having to mark. But Politano's getting a lot of love so far going at Estepinian. That's the bit that I'm worried about. Who says this? Mindflash says we dodged a bullet on that penalty call. I disagree. I don't think that was a penalty. Any person with an eye would say that. It's just a worry that does a ref fuck us over as they usually do. Raven, it'll be interesting to see if Fofana can keep a spot once Jashari is back fit. No, I put the opposite, guys. It'll be interesting to see if Jashari can break through. Like you're going to have to prove to say that you deserve this starting spot the same way as Richie's not got confirmed it. And look, don't get me wrong, I want to see Jashari and Richie play because they are likable players and they're young players. But if this makes sense from a formation-wise with Fofana playing, who got the assist for that goal, that second goal, yes, he missed the one-on-one, but if he's putting up numbers from a goals and assists perspective and he's playing relatively solid football, you can't just drop someone because you like someone better. It just doesn't work that way. I look at Jashari more as a, second half of the season and more of the long term as well. If we're going to get back into Europe next year, which we're looking on course to, it's very early days still, but if we do get back into Europe, we need a deeper squad. Modric obviously is 40 years old now as well. We're going to need Jashari and Ricci to come through and play those games, get those minutes across different competitions. Brian, with Jashari, Leao coming back, and with maybe Nkunku breaking into this team, can actually challenge for the title with only 1 or 2 games a week. Agreed. This is the logic behind all of this. If we can field the best starting 11 possible with rested minutes, rested legs. And the question is, and like I said it a bit in that first half, was what do Napoli do now? What do Napoli do? 2-0 down, 45 minutes, obviously another whole half left, but with Sporting Lisbon midweek on Wednesday, do they give 90 minutes to Kevin De Bruyne? Do they give 90 minutes to Scott McTominay? Do they give 90 minutes to Anguissa? Do they give 90 minutes to Højlund? Politano? Like, the question, they're going to have to use subs, and it's going to come at the expense of the overall squad quality. Now, we don't necessarily have to make subs, obviously, up until probably the 70th minute mark, where fatigues will start to kick in. But they are going to have to. We don't. They are going to have to press, whether it's for solutions or to rest players. They're going to have to make the first move. And when they make that first move is when then obviously we react. We do not have to do anything. We play it as it is because it's working. Like the Leao substitution as well. Wait for it, And I said to Lorenzo before on the preview for this game, I don't think he comes on if we're winning this game. Personally, if we're 2-0 up still, why does he come on with 10 minutes to go? Like, I don't see the point of it. I mean, maybe good for like the feel good factor, but like for me, just throwing Nkunku on there, like I don't want to risk anything. Like it's a long season. We'll see these players shine and flourish. Yeah, Maurizio, yeah. I wish Napoli and Inter and Juve have a deep Champions League run. Agreed. This could all work into our favor. Yeah, Ryan. Guys, remember Napoli's missing their entire back line. Spinazzola, Buongiorno, Ramani, Oliveira. Yeah, no one's denying that. No one's denying that they are missing some crucial players. That's why we've targeted them. That's why we've scored 2 goals. But I'm sorry, they had this luxury last season. They had this luxury last year when they could play their first 11 and they could rest players every week. Why the hell are we going to sit here and go, put an asterisk against the potential win? Fuck that. Take the win. Take the advantages where you can. And next season, when it's no longer an advantage, then we'll be sitting here going, we've got a player injured or we've got to rotate. Like, I don't give a flying fuck if like Napoli got players out for this game. Win. That's all that matters. And just go with that, man. So I get what you're saying, and I completely agree. But like, I don't give a flying fuck personally. How many times have we played with like fucking Krunic at right winger or something like that, left winger in the past? But anyway, guys, look, really good so far. Really good so far. As expected, a bit to work on, and I'm sure Allegri's going to speak to the guys at halftime. He's going to say that left side is getting a bit exposed. What can we do to protect it? The De Bruyne through balls. But I think the overall shape is good. I think he's going to be happy with it. But it's the IQ bit where it's going to be, you're going to play with fire, but they're going to hit those balls in the box. And you got Anguissa, you got McTominay. If they get on it and we throw a leg in there, and a penalty's going to change the dynamic of this game. Going to give this a review, this stout review. It's not too bad. Obviously not a Guinness, but it's kind of like going down quite well in light of everything. It's lasted me the whole half, whereas the lager usually goes down pretty swiftly. But yeah, this is quite good. A few comments on Pulisic renewal. Yeah, we are completely aligned that he needs to get renewed ASAP. Sharpshooter, we took too much shit talking for missing Europe last year and not take advantage of this single match weeks. Exactly, man. Exactly. No one remembers how you did it as long as you did it. So let's just go for it, man. So I wish we can take advantage of these random forward outbursts by Pavlovic this season. Yeah, like they're so weird, says Aya. Obviously, the second one leads to the goal. So the second goal comes from that. But yeah, it's just like, it's like, obviously, Bastoni does that a lot for Inter as the left centre back. And it's just like, you don't expect it. For him, there's obviously his quality there. But like with Pavlovic, it's like, as a marking player, you're like, I'm happy with him on the ball, like the midfielders and stuff like that. But then he just starts building up steam. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake, I've got to go chase him down now. But because he's got a bit of a body on him, it's like, it's not easy to shrug him off the ball. And then all of a sudden he's bursting through. And it's like disruptive how he bursts through. And like just breaks into that space, that half space between like midfield and defense. And they're like, fuck, do I have to pull away from Modric or Pulisic or Fofana, and then mark this bro who's not going to score, but he's on the ball, so I've got to do something. That's the bit there. It's like, I don't know if Allegri's telling him to do something, but obviously it's kind of working, man. This guy's got I call him a rhino. What else we got coming through here, guys? Bismarck A says, if we had put the ounce of the Jimenez, this game ends 4-0. Yeah. Would it be already 4-0? Yeah. I mean, Leao's the exciting factor about this, isn't it? See him warming up a little bit with Loftus-Cheek at halftime. Brian, don't look too far ahead, but for next season, we should definitely build out a 4-3-3 suitable squad to replace players like Pavlovic, Jimenez, Fofana, because that's what wins Champions Leagues. Yes, but look, I asked you this, mate. I asked you this. Why, if this works really well this season, this formation, this squad build with 6 midfielders, you have to play 3 of them at one time because of this formation. Obviously, you could do that in the 4-3-3, but it's more the protection as well that you get with the third centre back. If it all works well so far this season, why rip it all up for a 4-3-3? And what comes with that as well? Yeah, think of me. Where does Salamakers fit into this then? Because if he ain't going to be on the right, because Pulisic's on the right and Leao's on the left, and someone else is up front. Where does Salamakers fit in? Is that fair on him? I think you continue with it because you go away from putting as many square pegs in round holes and you build out this even further. You can get a striker in still and make this work. You can get centre backs in and make this work. Like we're closer to currently right now, there's no denying it. We're closer to a 3-5-2 than we are any other formation. And it's not even the fact that it makes sense because it's working right now. It made sense in preseason and it makes sense now. He gets the best, and we'll see it with Leao when he comes back as well, because we're seeing it with Pulisic. There's no denying, like, this is the best start Pulisic has had in the 3 seasons he's been at Milan, because he is required less to go down up and down those right flanks. He's closer to goal. He gets better shots on goal, and the same will be for Leao as well. Like, just follow us on this one, man. But I do love a 4-3-3. I used to hate back 3 formations, but this makes sense, man. Look, let's not hate on Jimenez, man. Let's not hate on him. Like he's not. He's done well work rate wise, but what's he had? He's not getting much creativity wise. But look, don't get me wrong. He probably will come off for Nkunku at some point in the second half. Okay, players coming out now for the second half. Doesn't look like there's any change for either side, though. Allegri got 52% win rate as Milan coach across his 2 spells. Obviously, it was damaged quite a lot in the Banter era, 2013, 2012, something like that. No subs half time, as expected. I have to get the water out now because that is drying up a bit. All right, guys. The second half is starting. 45 minutes left. Here we go. Sempre Milan says, what do you think? How do you think this game's going to end? Do you think Leao's going to come on? Do you think Leao's going to score? I mean, how happy have you been so far in this fixture? Is it what you've expected? Is it better than what you've expected? Let me know, guys. Obviously, if you're not following the channel yet, follow, subscribe, all that jazz, all what the kids do, keeping up with the Joneses. But second half starting with Højlund on the ball, kicking off at halftime. Yeah, Leon definitely better than expected. Okay, second half starting, guys. Keep the comments flying through, and we'll go through them in due time. But here we go, kickoff, second half. We are 45 minutes away from a crucial victory here. 2-0 up at halftime. Goals from Alexis Salamakers, assist Pulisic on the first goal, and second goal was scored by Pulisic, assist by Fofana. Pulisic now on, I think, six goals, 7 games, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. It's either 5 and 6 or 6 and 7. I think it's the latter. Well done by Modric. Kalma, there you go. Pavlovic back to Mike. Milan in possession. Who's been your best player so far? Obviously, outside of Pulisic. It's easy to say Pulisic, but who's been your best player outside of Pulisic so far? Has anyone impressed you? Has Rabiot impressed you? He's been very good from a controlling midfield perspective. Modric has been, astronomical in just the way that he's just been controlling, calm, distributing with ease. Salamakers, of course, gets the goal. Estepinian's had a solid half, of course. Marking could be a bit better against Politano. Have the defenders impressed you? Pavlovic, obviously, in his efforts in the second goal. Oh, good. Oh, no. What's happened there? Modric says Grem. Oh, good running there from Tomori. Good running. He can match Højlund for speed. That's not a problem there. Magic Mike, top. What I even says Pavlovic has actually had a good game. Okay, Milan goal kick, 47 minutes now, near enough on the clock. Conti now, maybe looking for some answers from the side. Pavlovic in possession. Weak from Estepinian though. He's lost the ball. Do not commit the foul. Come on, calm it down. He's got no one there. Well done, Pavlovic. Play it out for a throw in. There you go. Reset. Bit more of that, man. If it ain't on and you're rushing to clear it, just play it out for a throw in. Simple as. Di Lorenzo now with a throw in. It looks like he's going to go long because Anguissa's asked for the ball quite deep into the Milan half. But Pavlovic is on him, so you should think Pavlovic has the better on him. But he's gone short. He's gone back to Marianucci. He's gone back to Di Lorenzo, back to Marianucci. Not much on there. Lobotka trying to find a pass on. Can't see anyone on. There's too many of the weaker, creative-based Napoli players in defence. They're trying to find a spot for one of their more creative players like De Bruyne on the ball. Is it Gonzalez? I'm sure it's Gonzalez. A left back. Gutierrez. I'll get that right. Politano with a cross. Corner. First attempt to take it down the right side again for Napoli. Clearly spotting that weakness there. There's not much we can do really because you're gonna have those isolational moments just by the way that you can't double up because you're putting too much away. So whether we live and die by that, that's another question. But corner now coming in from Politano off their right side. Ooh, Mike with the parry out. Great block from Modric on De Bruyne. They've not clashed too much, the two of them. There's been a few moments where I think Modric's got better off, but there's not been those moments that the papers will make you think that they're going to have this massive duel. But both iconic though. You can see there's class on both of those players. De Bruyne on the ball again as we talk about him. Marionowski plays it through the middle. McTominay, block pass. Pulisic absolutely bodies McTominay. Get that on a highlight reel, just like they did it for last season. McTominay stayed down though, so worry about him maybe being injured. Play it out. Gabbia, McTominay's still down. He's still down. I think we'll probably play this one out. Or not. We're not playing it out. Fair enough. Let's eat at the time clock then. Go on. Let's get that in a highlight reel. He absolutely cooked him. He sent him back to Scotland, man. Damn. Salamaker's back to Tamori. McTominay's now back on the pitch. I think his pride's shattered, though. I think he's happy his ankle's not shattered either. Estepinian. Pulisic. Estepinian. Good play there. Ooh, but the ball's not gone through. But Pulisic done well to win it back. But no one's on his wavelength, though. Pavlovic. Good hustle. Good hustle, Pavlo. Good hustle. Pulisic. Good. Pavlovic is near enough in left wing of his position. He's doing really well on the ball. It's hard to get him off the ball. He's still on the ball. He's gone out for a Napoli throw-on, but I mean, that was like fucking. It was like a lion in the middle of the ocean. That was crazy. Pablo Donna. Oh, mate, he's cooked McTominay there. Get that on Serie A highlight reel, and I'm sure they will. Oh, well, he looks a bit uncomfortable, McTominay, though. I think he might have to come off. I think he looks a bit uncomfortable. It'll be huge for Milan if he comes off. Huge. He's moving a bit gingerly, though. He's not moving like normal. Milan doing really well to play out, though. Going for the long ball, though, over the top. Oh, met it. Clearance. Oh. Play on. Lobotka on the ball. Come on, Rabiot. He stalled the attack. He's now on the right side. I'm trying to keep an eye on McTominay at the same time. He's now in the middle of the box. He seems okay. You never know. Lobotka in possession, but not a lot on. Not enough of their. Oh, good ball from De Bruyne. It's hit Rabiot right in the face. Gone out for thrown. Are they going to slow it down though? Oh no, they're not. Politano on the ball. He's driving. Rabiot. See it out. Oh yeah. That's gone all the way through. That should not have gone all the way through there, lads. Lucky no one's in the box. Napoli now drive again. De Bruyne. Come on, Rabiot. Get out to it. Okay, it's fine. It's going to cross to Juan Jesus. We'll have it. Let it go to the left side. Let it go to the left side. They're obviously they're trying to fucking overkill the right side because it's the only bit of width that they have. And they've tried it again. Oi, oi, oi. And hello. What's happened there? Penalty? Penalty? Yeah, penalty. Fucking hell. That was a good save by Mike, but Estepinian's pulled him down, I think. Yeah, penalty to Napoli. Oh, hello. Can we get a replay on the cross, though? Is McTominay offside? Is McTominay offside on the cross? I don't know if he is. I'm just hoping for the best. For fuck's sake, man. Penalty to Napoli, though. I haven't got the audio on, so I can't tell if it's actually going to VAR. Obviously, something's getting checked. Whether it's a check in progress. Is it for Estepinian for a red or is it for an offside? You're going to have to help me out because I've got no audio, guys. Or maybe not even a pen. Who knows? I felt like he might have been offside. They're arguing for a red. I mean, if it's a red card, that changes the game completely. We could be fucked. I don't think how can it even be a red though. How is that a red? If it is a red. Let me play a bit of the audio, guys, because I can't hear a fucking thing. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing the audio, guys, because for fuck's sake, is he gonna go for a red? Oh, he's gone for a red, innit? Yeah. I'm not even gonna play the audio because I know it's gonna be a red. It can't be a red though. How's that a fucking red? I've never seen a red card for something like that. I've never seen a red card for something like that. In all my life, I've never seen a red card for a shirt pull. Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that. Goal scoring opportunity, I guess. Stupid from Purvis, though. Yeah, stupid from Purvis. A lot of arguing still, but who's going to come off them? Because sub's going to have to get made, obviously, on the left flank. I mean, shit. Bartezagi's coming on. Probably for a forward, I guess. Maybe Jimenez. Pulisic. Ay. Yeah, that's silly from Estepinian, man. That is silly. Okay, well, penalty coming up with 30 minutes after that, plus stoppage time. Obviously, still a goal up if they do score this penalty. Be massive if it gets saved, but it's a long period of time for them to have possession. Completely changes the dynamic. Completely changes what could have been the game plan for this game. We will not be seeing Leao come on. Personally, I think he's just going to go for the. He's just going to go for the bodies then, I guess. No Pulisic. Get Jimenez maybe on for corners, set pieces, height. Anyway, let's try to deal with this penalty first. De Bruyne versus Mike. You'd fancy De Bruyne in this situation. You'd fancy De Bruyne. 59 minutes on the clock. You fancy De Bruyne. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Shit. 2-1. 2-1. De Bruyne slots that away. Now we are in trouble. Back to the stout. The water was doing me no justice. Yeah. And he's out for the he'll be out for the Juventus game as well, Estepinian. So that's it's not good. Fuck's sake, man. Really, really poor. It just feels deflating that, we kind of said a penalty was going to probably be coming, but a red card as well. Damn. 60 minutes. It's going to be ultra defense mode now. Long ball, Napoli possession. We're going to have to get every little bit of experience we can out of Modric and Rabiot as much as possible. I agree, Raven. I mean, look, letter of the law is obviously a pen, and I was bitching. I was kind of complaining about people complaining about the Lecce red card midweek, but look, I'm not gonna change my tune there. But yeah, it is one of them ones where it changes the dynamic of the game. But obviously, we're not going to benefit from it. So it's what it is, man. We've got to put up with it. We've got to dial in. We've got to dial in. I thought this was offside, man. Fuck's sake. So the replay of the cross to McTominay, which I thought was going to maybe be our saving grace and be offside. Pavlovic just keeping him onside, but we were quite deep in our box anyway, so I'm not going to blame Pavlovic. Is that a thing? Never getting double punishment, red card and penalty? I don't know. Salamaker's gone down. What's happened here? He's fucking all over the shop. He's asking for blood on McTominay now. Oh, he fucking dead legged him. He's all right. Salamaker's, man. He's made of fucking steel. Guy never gets injured. All right. Oi. He's all right. A bit of knee on knee, a bit of bone on bone. It'll be fine. That's so annoying, man. We've gone from fucking. I thought McTominay was going to come off injured, and then Guy's like near enough part of the fucking goal that gets him back in it. So it's anyway. Come on, let's just muck on, muck in, muck on. Defensive it, shithouse it. Allegri ball is what you brought him in for. Aye. Come on. Bartezaghi cannot be any worse than what Estepinian was on that left side against Politano. We're going to have to run our luck here tonight. Long distance shot from, I don't know how that was. Oh, the left back again. Gutierrez. Nowhere near the goal. Nearly 65 on the clock, guys. 2-1 up. Down to 10 men for Milan. So if I was a betting man, and I typically am, I don't think you're going to see this out with that long left on the clock. I predict they're going to throw on someone like Lorenzo Lucca for a bit of height in the box. Let's see. We played well, which is such a shame. But anyway, we're still winning. That's all that matters. Come on. Let's not get deflated yet. Juan Jesus in the possession. But I mean, Christ, is 64% possession now. It's going to be even probably higher by the time this game finishes. Maybe 70, 75 for Napoli. 65 on the clock. De Bruyne with a cross. Mike punches it. Rabiot breaks free. Does really well though. Bartezaghi got no one on. And he just falls to the floor and he kind of takes out Lobotka. Napoli back in possession. Well done by Santi. Well done. Goal kick to Milan. Sorry, guys. This will not be an exciting second half just because we're not going to create much. Question will be, I'll be interested to see the subs that Allegri does if this stays 2-1 in the next 10 minutes. Does he go for like a Loftus-Cheek or Ricci in midfield to kind of help get a bit more legs into the midfield? We obviously are working really hard so far. Leao, fucking hell. 5-10 minutes ago, I was like, we're going to see Leao. Leao's coming on. Leao is coming on. And Adekame as well. I guess for Salamakers, isn't it? Need more defensively minded players. Leao. Well. Clear it, yeah. Well done. This isn't Sharpshooter. This is not the Allegri I remember, mate. Leao coming on. Hey, here we go. Milan from. We'll take that. Breather. 67 minutes and a half on the clock. Leao is ready to come on. Presumably for Santiago Jimenez. Someone else noticed, so they said Atacama was coming on as well. Oh, he is coming on, yeah. So Atacama will probably be coming on for us, Alexis Salamakers. Obviously the goal scorer tonight, yeah. Leao for Santiago Jimenez comes on 68 minutes, near enough on the clock. So Leao gets about 22 and the rest and a bit of change. Clear instructions will probably be just playing in front of the midfield, which will be quite deep. Atakam is a like for Salamakers, who is looks a bit phased by that knock. So yeah, get an ice pack on that knee, lad. Get you ready for Juventus, certainly. Can Milan? Can we see this out? There's a lot of time left. 22 minutes and stoppage time. But you know, I've seen good defensive displays in the past. I've seen us see out 10 men in the past. It's going to be a big ask. Leao, first interaction of the game, wins a header, and Modric wins a free kick. Oh, it looks like a throw-in, actually. Yeah, Salah's pissed, yeah. I don't know what he's pissed for. I don't know if it's like the red card or coming off. I don't think he's pissed about coming off. I think he respects the decisions, and he pissed about the knee thing. Napoli back in possession. Yeah, we need some quality shithousery, mate. Definitely. Napoli bring it down that right side again. I'm sure Conte will blink and make a sub very soon as we approach the 70th minute mark. Conte's not someone that changes formations drastically, I will say that. But with a man advantage, I wouldn't be surprised if he throws on an extra forward with 10 minutes to go. But we'll see. Maybe David Neres comes on in place of Napolitano. I'm not too sure. Lobotka bringing it through the midfield. McTominay, De Bruyne, Lobotka. Done really well there. Mike, clean that up. Well done, lad. They did really well to play that through. Really well, Napoli. Oh, there he is. Speaking of the devil. Neres and Luca. Question mark is, who for? Go on, lad. Go on, Liao. Go on, Liao. Go at him. Go at him. Go at him. Go on, Atakame. Oh, fucking hell. He's lost the ball. Liao, you can see he's not fully there yet. Otherwise, he would have gone at him. Yeah, Luca Neres coming on. Who for is the question. I would, if I'm a betting man, I don't know if he keeps Højlund on. Maybe for Højlund and... Would he go so black and white and go for Højlund and Politano? Like a winger for a winger and a striker for a striker when he's chasing the game with 10 men up, or man up? Or does he go for like one of the fullbacks? Modric driving. Go on, lad. Incredible from Modric there. Really good from Modric. Leao tried to play it backwards and the ref's Chiefy's got in the way, so Milan will get possession back. Probably not a bad thing. Bit of a breather. 72 minutes on the clock. With Elmas also coming on. So yeah, Højlund's coming. Is that Højlund's number 11? Is that De Bruyne? Oh, De Bruyne's coming off. So De Bruyne's not getting the night. So De Bruyne, McTominay, and Højlund off for Luca, Neres, and Elmas. I did not expect these subs. I mean, this is Conte clearly believing into his squad. But this was the point I think we brought up before of like, he's obviously looking long-term on the sporting game. But still, damn, man, you got an extra man and you're chasing. Let's see if this plays out for him. So yeah, new shape. Obviously, Luca's a very imposing figure in the middle of the park. They will be spraying balls for hold-up play and equally into the box for him to try to get a header on. But certainly hasn't got the Højlund counter-attacking worry that we had for the majority of this game. Liao. Needs to get that footwork right if you're banging in the middle of that park, lad. Come on. Okay, Napoli back in possession. Anguissa now bringing the ball forward. They've obviously gone for a bit more width as well. So McTominay coming off the left. less of an inverted left midfielder now. With Neres on the left and Politano still on the right, they have that width. They're clearly banking on the crosses coming into the box. And Elmas being a bit more of an advanced creative player. But Neres here he goes. De Bruyne coming off is huge though. Jeez. Politano 1-on against Bartizaghi. Good block though. It's gone out for a corner, but Milan asking for a foul though on the build-up though for that. Nothing though. Corner for Napoli. 73 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. 4-1 in corners in favour of Napoli, who Politano's going to take this on the left side. We need to watch out here. Okay, it doesn't go straight in, but they're probably going to go back to Politano. What's going on here? Neres. Oh, they've baited us out a little bit here, though. So we cannot let this cross come in. Tomori, what have you got? Do not let Neres get past you. Go on, lad. He's done well to chaperone him there. Napoli still on the ball. Good pressing from Rabiot, though. Good pressing. Good shape. Napoli now back in the ball with Neres 1-on-1 against Atakame. He probably wants to get him on that left side. He does. Atakame, good hustling. Mike. Oh, Bartizaghi had to worry about Anguissa behind him, so he headers it back into Napoli possession. Politano. Oof, fucking hell. Cross is going to come in. Anguissa, header out. Di Lorenzo header, goal kick. Someone's gone down, though, from Milan. Probably more to just waste some time. Tomori is holding his balls. I don't know what's going on there. Or maybe his groin. 75 minutes on the clock, guys. We are still 2-1 up. There's not been massive chances for them. This is the key thing. We obviously are going to ride this 2-1 into the sunset and hopefully come away with a win, which still at this point is a massive win. Obviously, with all things taken into account, being down to 10 men would be a huge statement on the resilience of this side, on how they can actually pick up some results. But obviously, let's not get carried away. There's a lot of time to get this equalizer, let alone even turn this around for a win. Goal kick now. So nearly 76 minutes on the clock. Waste as much of this possession as possible. We've not had anyone been booked, I think. Obviously, other than the Estepinian red card. We got a shit house. We got shit house. Leao with the header. Fofana does not get the second ball though, as Napoli progress the ball forward with Gutierrez. He's done really well there, but the ball was a bit heavy in. Takame, Modric, Fofana. Go on. Be smart about it. Well done, lad. Well done by Fofana. Throw into Milan into the Napoli half. Allegri gives him a high five because he's happy with that. Release a bit of that pressure, guys. 76 minutes and a half on the clock. No, you do not. Brian, man, I love the ideas, but we need some midfield shape. And Kunku for Fofana just wouldn't make sense. I'd rather Loftus-Cheek personally. Get some legs, get some strength. I think we're just going to have to settle for it. Noah Lang coming on now. Remember, once upon a time, used to be linked with us. Noah Lang coming on for Politano. So still with the 4-3-3 that they're persisting with Napoli. A change up on the right side, though. Oh, no, he's going to the left, and Neres goes to the right. Napoli back in possession already. 77 minutes on the clock. Di Lorenzo. Back into shape, guys. Back into shape. Di Lorenzo. Well done by Rabiot, who probes really well to win the ball back there. But does he commit the foul? I don't know about that. That was soft. Foul given to Lobotka, though. In a somewhat semi-dangerous area. Does really well to win the ball off David Neres. Okay. Oh, look, you admire the hustle there from Rabiot, but there's a set piece here. Tomori looks like he might have to come off. His groin is playing up. De Winter probably will be the like for like here. Let's milk a bit of time, lad. Milk a bit of time. Milk a bit of time. Seeing a replay of the goals from the first half, it feels like a fucking ages away now. That's such a shame. This could have been a result of the ages, man. If we did a bit more. I don't think Estepinian had a shit game either. It's just obviously just those moments, isn't it? Another ref gives that as a yellow, doesn't upgrade it to a red. I don't know. De Winter's coming on, Loftus-Cheek's coming on, so I think it will be as. Did we say it was for Fofana? I was thinking he would come on for. Tomori's coming off clearly. That makes sense. So Tomori for De Winter and Ruben Loftus-Cheek for Fofana. Yeah, so as predicted, guys. Are those our last subs? Partizagi, Atakame, Leao, Loftus-Cheek, De Winter. Yeah, 5 subs. So 5 subs, all subs played by Milan. No subs left. With just nearly 10 minutes to go, guys, until stoppage time. There'll probably be a decent chunk added on, certainly if we're still winning 2-1. Let's still hold out. Come on, let's fucking hold out. But I forgot about that. There's a good cross here. There's a good free kick opportunity here for Napoli from that Rabiot foul on the Bocca. And Di Lorenzo is now gonna take it. Oh, he goes short to Lobotka. Goes back to Di Lorenzo. He goes to David Neres, maybe. He goes for the cross finally. Oh, Mike Palm, very steady hands. There you go. Calma, tranquilo. Bring that ball down. Pretend you got shot. 80 minutes on the clock. Milan in possession. Play it out. Pavlovic with a long ball. Rabiot with a header. Hook on from the top. Leao plays it back to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek plays it back to Milan defense. De Winter. Atakame. Back to De Winter. Go back to Mike if nothing's on. They're not that pressing that high. Gabbia. Who's on? Loftus-Cheek's on. Great. Well done by Atakame. Oh, just a bit in front of Loftus-Cheek, though, for the follow-through. Napoli back in possession, but at least it's something. At least he rids them away from attacking us for at least 30 seconds. 80 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Neres again on Partizagi. Partizagi does well to intercept it, but it's gone out for a corner for Napoli. Another corner. I think that's now, 1-5? Rabiot with the most distance covered. That was obviously on course for to be Pulisic before he got subbed off after that red card. Okay, another corner here. Neres is going to take this with the left foot. Always done quite well with that. Okay, but no one's on it though. But Milan header it clear for a throw in once again deep into the Milan half. And Lang's going to take it. Oh, he's going to give it to the other left back, Gutierrez. I finally got this lad's name right. Fair play. Objective complete for the night. Remember who the left back is for Napoli. All right, Di Lorenzo. Neres again. He's got bodies in the box, but we cannot let him get it in there, though. Leao. Ooh. Leao, it's a foul. That's a foul on the Bocca in a very dangerous area outside the box. So they're going to hook this one in. 82 minutes on the clock. Playing with fire, guys. We're playing with fire. We've got to hope nothing comes alive from this. We've got to hope nothing comes to life from this. Come on. Come on. So is Neres going to go for the shot? Is he going to... Probably for the shot, because you would think the outswinger goes for the cross. So Mike, come on, man. Do not fuck this one up. Elmaz, though. Elmaz is coming in for the outswinger, so it could be either or. Neres looked like he's about fucking had a mega zoot. Oh. Ends up being Elmaz who goes for the outswinger. Milan players screaming for a call, though. Gone back out to Lang. Gone to Lobotka. Modric's been caught out a bit from the press in there. Lobotka gone back to Anguissa on his weak foot, though. So he's probably not going to go for the cross. He goes for the right foot, though. Ref, have a laugh. Come on. Modric, play it clear. Well done. Hello, we'll have that. But Leao's pressing through. So he's going to play the advantage, but he's probably going to bring that back for a yellow card. Leao. Aye. He's still not fully there yet, is he? But gave us a little bit of a time to break away. He will bring that back for a yellow card, definitely for the foul on Rabiot, as Napoli bring the ball forward again, but haven't got the full arsenal of attackers up front because of having to defend against Leao. But they got him up now, though. Leao's back too. So all the Milan players are back in there into their half as they bring it down the left side. Noah Lang. Oh, shit. Oh, everyone had to get in the way there. That was incredible footwork from I think Elmas. No one could get the ball off him, but the blocks were there. Milan players down. Mike, there you go. Calm it down. Someone's gone down, though. Pavlovic. Oh, fucking hell. That was close. That was so close. Elmas carried that literally through the fucking gates of hell. It almost felt like he was going to score. Pavlovic and Luka having a bit of a spar. They need to watch out there. Elmas, though, man. Jeez, bruv. This footwork. But that was a crucial block. You had Gabbia and Rabiot on the floor waiting for the shot. Incredible work rate just to even nullify that. What's happened here? Okay. Milan playing it out because obviously we've played it out for a injured player. 85 minutes on the clock. This time is going really slow, though, which is kind of annoying me. Rabiot pressing. But Napoli back in possession again. Yeah, Modric going 90 minutes whilst a man down this would be a great story for him if he comes out with a win with us on this game. But come on, we're so close. 85 minutes. Batizaghi, well done. Body him up. Hello. Yeah, we'll have that. Well done, lad. Well done. Stay off the weed, David Neres, man. You look like you smoke too much, man, bruv. Yeah, good interception. He just couldn't get the control there, Neres. So then Batizaghi gets the interception, goes onto Neres' arm, handball. Gives us a bit of a breather as we approach the 86th minute. It probably will be, probably about 4 or 5 minutes stoppage time because of the penalty, because of the red card, VAR. The Kurva loving life, though. I haven't got the audio, but I can hear them. I can imagine them screaming their hearts out for what has been a very good performance, regardless of how you look at it, because of the strength in resilience to just, stick to your guns on how to defend well, how to stay compact. It's been there. But let's make sure we get the 3 points. Atakame on the ball. Oh, he's gone all the way back to Mike because we're kind of running out of bodies there. Mike's gone long, though, as we reset the shape. Loftus-Cheek. Go on, lad. Press on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, Napoli back in possession, but they haven't got their full bodies back yet. Neres, Batizaghi on him, but Neres has got the ball under control. Fuck. Oh, well intercepted by Modric. Plays through Leao. Take it to the byline or something, man. Oh, Modric, incredible talent. Incredible awareness. Loftus-Cheek. Atakame. Go on. Go run at him, bruv. At the very least, take him to the edge of, the corner flag. Do a Kessie Atalanta thing. Modric, 87 minutes on the clock. Perennial, just like iconic in the midfield. Calm, composed, disciplined. Rabiot. There's a press from Napoli, but it's not too aggressive, so Milan can move the ball around quite well. Modric. He needs an option, though. He's got Batizaghi, Leao, Rabiot. Gone. Pavlovic is that left winger again. I don't know. This guy's he wants to be the new Neymar or something like that. Napoli back in possession, though. Nearly 88 minutes on the clock. Can Milan see this out? Can we see this out? Noah Lang drives in. Ooh, well done by Mike. Not only gets the save, he catches the ball from the Noah Lang effort, which gets a nice little nick on the deflection from Atakame's block. Really well done. Allegri's saying, come on, fucking voglia, everything. You can get the 3 points. It's in sight. It's in sight. 88 minutes. We're into it. We're into the 11th hour here, guys. Be heartbreaking to not get the win now, despite all things. Oh, Lang's gone for the ball. Modric has cleaned that up. Use the intelligence. Leao. Oh, it's not a bad ball, but Leao's... Go on. Calm it down. Calm it down. Back to Mike. Back to Mike. Bartezaga's gone long, but it's back to Napoli possession. My eyes have been glued to this fucking screen, man. I can't peer away in case something happens. I feel like I'm defending with the guys. Bartezagi, come on. He does well. He does well. He does well against Neres. Dare I say, he's been better against Neres than Estepinian's been against Politano, certainly. Good defensively from the lad. Good defensively. Allegri likes it too, but it's a corner to Napoli. It's a corner to Napoli. 89th minute on the clock. Can we clear it? See it out. Do not let this go through. Headed back on. It's gone all the way back to the other side of the pitch now. And Guisa on the ball. Noah Lang goes for the cross. Modric hoofs that ball clear. Fucking knock that down the other end. Modric, go on. No, Rabiot even. Rabiot, good hustle. Good hustle. Good hustle on Lobotka. Who cares? If you get a yellow card, it doesn't matter. It's cool. Yellow card. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 10 seconds until the 90th minute. 10 seconds. MVP the team. I completely agree, Joe. Completely agree. So is I agreeing with you as well. Team unit. How long's left? 7 minutes. Stop. 7 minutes. Stoppage time. 7 minutes of stoppage time. Where the fuck have they thought this 90 minutes have been played in the fucking hyperbolic time chamber? 7 minutes stoppage time. Are you kidding me? Pull it out your ass. 7 minutes. Fucking 7 minutes. Anyway. Napoli in possession. 30 seconds of that 7 minutes already gone. Neres on the ball. He brings it inwards though. Fucking hell. I thought that was a goal. I thought that was a goal. Jeez Louise. Was that close? Oh, headed out by Modric. Fucking hell. All right, corner. Lang. Jeez, this is getting tight now. Well done. Well done by De Winter. Atakame clears it. Leao, help out a bit here. Help out a bit. Go on, lad. Go on. What? Unless it's gone out for a throw-in, that better not be a foul. Modric with that header. That guy is everywhere. Okay, Napoli bring it down left side. Back to Lang again. Plays it in. Oh, fucking hell. Lobotka's in anchors of space. Hello. Oh, he's handballed it as well. So Milan get a breather. They get a breather with Lobotka handballing it with nearly 92 minutes on the clock. Gabbia's gone down for a little bit of a cramp, but hopefully he doesn't have to come off. So he's gonna have to get up pretty quickly. Otherwise, the ref will tell him to go off, and we'll be down to 9 men. I can't tell if that was going in. Oh, it hit the fucking edge of the post. So even with Modric's header, it hits the edge of the post. So it was goal bound. Obviously, it could have been a save or not, but that's iconic by Modric to get a header on that. Absolutely iconic. Mike, take your time, man. If you get a yellow card, he gives a fucking shit. Billy Gilmore coming on for Lobotka. Obviously, Napoli are not doing themselves any favours by making a sub in stoppage time because that shouldn't be added on. Shouldn't be. 92 minutes and a half on the clock. So that means, if my maths are good, we've got 4.5 left. 4.5 minutes until what could be a crucial victory for Milan. A statement victory for Milan here. Headed out by De Winter. Ball played back over the top. Gabbia clears it back out. Back of the other end, exactly where you want it. Leao, press where you can. Press where you can. But he headed it clear. It's back in possession. Billy Gilmore gets his first bit of possession on the ball. Gutierrez driving the ball forward for Napoli. 93 minutes on the clock. 4 minutes left. Can Milan see this out? No more subs available for either side. Come on, boys. Come on. Noah Lang on the ball. Noah Lang drives in forward. Gilmore. Juan Jesus brings it down to the right side for David Neres against Batezagi. He's beat him to it. Oh, shit. Pavlovic, clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it. Great block by, it was either Loftus-Cheek or Rabiot. It's gone back out. 93 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to need some relief from this, though. We're going to need a little bit of luck. And we can make it through the night. Gutierrez with the cross. Come, get out to it, get out to it. Atakame. Well done, well done, well done. Loftus. Oh, hello. Okay, free kick. Milan. Pavlovic has been on the floor quite a few times with the crosses, attempted crosses coming in, but he's done really well. I think Luka has maybe elbowed him or flown an arm. And Pavlovic with a little bit of IQ there, which is exactly what we need. Shit house it. Shit house it. Pavlovic gives us a breather. 94 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Milan, free kick. I don't know what happened there, actually. I can't even see that in with the replay. What happened? So he's literally hugging Luka. Luka's throwing an arm. Give him a fucking yellow then, isn't it? Give him a yellow. $94.30 on the clock. 2 minutes and a half left. Just under that even. Long ball over the top to Leao. Leao presses but can't win the ball back. Luka does well. Play on. Pavlovic. Modric. De Winter. Goes long because it could have been risky there. Come on, back into shape, back into shape, back into shape. 95 on the clock, 2 minutes left. Harambal all day. Harambal all day, guys. Fucking... Oh, yeah. Through ball to Gutierrez. Get rid of it, get rid of it. Ref, have that. De Winter, good clearance. He clears it, hits the ref, comes back to De Winter. He still clears it anyway, but he's going to give us the ball back in possession. Napoli players are laughing, but what are you laughing about? You didn't create anything. We cleared it. We won the ball back, so shut the fuck up. This has been the longest. This has been the longest like 30 minutes of my life, 35 minutes of my life. Not long left at all. We can see this out. We can see this out. Milan go long. Goal kick. Leao tries to win something, but he doesn't. He falls over the ball. Napoli back in possession. Near enough 1 minute left on the clock. Modric pressing a little bit, but needs to get back into shape as Napoli bring the ball back down the left side. Noah Lang on the ball. They probably got another 2 more crosses in them, I reckon. 2 more crosses, 1 shot, you'd say. Neres, again, they like Neres on the right side. They like the right side all game. Neres brings it inwards. Katso. Mike with the parry. Throw in as well. Not even a corner. Throw in. Mike. Iconic. Great save. Just read it well. 30 seconds left. Gutierrez back to Neres. He obviously clearly wants to get on that left side, though. Noah Lang. Hasn't got enough confidence to take it down the left. They're trying to draw Milan out, but it's not happening. Modric with a block against Gutierrez cross. It's gone for a throw and it's 10 seconds left. This is it, surely. This is it. This is it. One last cross. It's going to have to be. If they clear this, they've won the game. Yeah? It's got to be it, innit? It's got to be it. Allegri just smashes the ball down. That's it, innit? That's got to be it. It's a formality now. Yeah, Milan players are all pitch side. They're loving life. A little bit of volume. This has been a tremendous victory of all accords. I mean, apologies if the passion hasn't been there in the second half, but this, if anything, has been a more. Yeah, Milan have won. Fucking come on. So this has been honestly an incredible performance from a game of two halves in every fashion. A well worked first half with incredible goals, incredible defensive solitude. Second half, obviously, the red card has made things completely interesting. But what we saw here tonight was a different Milan side, the side that we all believed in, what we think were going to come this season. Obviously, the defense is there, the shape is there. Conte is like a bit of a smirk on his face because he's known that he's got no answers tonight. Could have been, but all these things added into account. Huge win, huge win, huge win, guys. Huge win, guys. I'm kind of like I'm very calm, but I'm really happy for this. But I'm kind of like a bit expected at the same time. Incredible, incredible, guys. Milan, they're on the path. They're on the path here. They have beaten their first. Like, they look convincing now against sides that they weren't getting points against, the top sides in Serie A. Sit top of the table now. Top of the table. Can't really see it there. It's reversed, but it's top of the table. Oh, yeah. Napoli fans left to lick their wounds. Incredible, incredible performance all round. Incredible performance all round. Napoli weren't horrendous, don't get me wrong, with any shape or form, but with 10 men advantage, with a man advantage, you'd think to do more. Modric, Stella, he's having a little bit of a giggle with De Bruyne, so there's a little bit, there's love for the legacy there. But look, guys, it's been a pleasure as always. What I'm going to do, and something we're doing now with the live streams, we're going to take it through into the post-match reactions because we're going to still keep that going. So obviously, you can't really join me on the post-match reaction. So thank you for joining me on this live stream. It has been an interesting game. It's good to be back with such a big win. I'm so happy that we got this win tonight. So I'll be doing the post-match reactions. Everyone, I hope you're going into the weekend now. I hope you're going into the new week, not the weekend. You're going into the new week as happy as ever. Fantastic win by all accounts. Defensively, great goals. Pulisic got on the score sheet. Leao was back to incredible, guys. So look, apologies to cut the stream early after a massive win, but I'm going to do the post-match reaction video now, which will be out very soon, probably out tonight as well. So keep your eyes peeled to that, please. So thank you for joining once again, guys. It's great to be back. Forza Milan.